Hi.
Hi.
Trying to get some information on a public right-of-way
Okay.
and hopefully get a photocopy or take a picture of a document that says kind of what's allowed or what's not allowed.
Oh, okay. You called earlier. Sorry, I hadn't had a chance to get back to
No
you
problem.
yet. What are you doing? Are you doing something for your own home?
No, I'm not. What it is it's an incident with a homeowner with the public right-of-way, which is apparently 10 feet off the face of the curb.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a ton of stuff, precedents where there's people building. Pilasters, there's landscaping.
Okay.
I'm trying to find out what's in writing as far as what can they landscape or rocks or dirt, what's allowable.
Yeah, ask Steve about that, about if he thought we had anything in the engineering design manual that specifically addresses that. And we don't have anything. That was part of why I haven't got back to you yet, because we don't have a handout that just says specifically what you can and can't do. We have a handout on a procedure to get an encroachment for
I
things
understand that.
go into the right
there's
of
none
way.
that exist on the streets we're talking about, not a single one. So I'm looking for information. I mean, before somebody spends $20,000 on their reordering their entry to their home and the landscape, I'm sure that they're going off some sort of guide.
That depends on the person. I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, we don't have a handout that says this is what you can and can't do. Basically, the general rule is you can't build outside your property line.
Okay.
So I could ask Steve, see if he think of something, but I just don't have anything in writing
Yeah,
to give
about
you
90%
for that.
of owners have something in the right of way.
A lot of them do, and a lot
Ice
of the
plant, gravel.
grass, things that are allowed.
But where can I get that in writing other than just from you verbatim? That's what I'm looking for.
Can you pull it up, Paul? Do you have something you can pull up?
There's probably something that gives a palette of materials, and that's what we're looking for, obviously.
No, and again, not
No,
necessarily.
just
It's
tells you
just
can't
going to.
encroach in the right of way without a permit.
Yeah, it's just going to say you can't encroach.
Well,
There's
what
no-
do I mean? There's trees, there's slate, there's gravel.
There's so many different incidences. Some
Yeah.
trees are city trees.
Yeah.
There are a lot of areas in between the sidewalk and the actual property line, like you said, that 10 feet,
Yeah.
where people's grass, ice plant, you want that
Yeah,
area
exactly.
to look nice, so people tend to
Agaves.
landscape it. So you're
Yeah.
allowed to have low-lying shrubs,
Okay,
grass,
that-
ice plant.
that
Things
helps.
you cannot have, fences, boulders, planters,
Okay.
Irrigation,
unpermitted irrigation.
Irrigation,
Yeah.
trip
Okay.
hazards.
Yeah, I mean, I can give you the handout on an encroachment permit.
Just
which is
whatever
basically-
mentions those things that you just did would be really helpful, like the whatever
This
you
talks
just
about the
said.
procedure of having an encroachment. If somebody
I understand
comes in
that,
and asks for a permit, there's a
Right. Since there are no precedents, I think that's a dead end, and it's really finding out, what people can go on in terms of understanding what can be planted
Well,
in their
there's-
low-lying shrubs, etc.
well, there's supposed to be a process. All people don't know about it. Don't think to ask the city or come to the city. But say you wanted to build something or put pavers
Right.
in that area or have a plant or something. That the process would be the right thing to do would be come to the city.
Come
Say what
here
can I
first,
do?
sure.
It
Okay.
propose it. You write it. You do it up in a drawing as a proposal. We review it, and
Yeah.
sometimes if you go, it fits in the character of the neighborhood or it improves the safety or something, will allow you to do it with the encroachment permit.
Okay.
But you have to propose it first before we can approve or deny it.
Got it.
And then, yeah, like Paul said, it's just going to say that you cannot encroach.
Low-lying shrubs, anything like that would be.
No, it'll say that. It's so what it talks about is prevent, delay, hinder, or interfere with the free passage of persons. It talks about signs.
I've read that, and I couldn't find anything.
Yeah, because we don't have a list of saying.
Yeah, I read that because I'm looking for just an A through Z. This is what is, allowable.
We don't say what's allowable. We say what's not allowable.